Well, I want to learn.
And you think 1 year of medical school entitles you to plow through the riches of my Emersonian mind?
Entitles me?
Yes.
Entitles me?
Yes.
Entitles me?
Yes.
You have no idea about me. You think I am nothing? Just a socialite?
No, not nothing, but I reserve my time for people who can think. So go back to the club, bear it all, and stock the kind of people that you enjoy.
Fine. I will.
And here we go.
It's the comic book bullies.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
It's the comic book bullies.
You will bow down before me!
It's the comic book bullies.
Now I am the master.
It's the comic book bullies. It's the comic book bullies. Eli, give me some.
The following contains offensive language and spoilers. Listener discretion is advised. Da-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na.
Dun, 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 dun. What are you about, Sir Duke?
You can feel it all over.
Anyway, welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies, Nerds Who Bully Me, host Leroy, aka So Go Back to the Club, with my co-host.
Yeah, this is Eli, aka Sausage and Peppers.
Now that is sexual. All right.
I guess it could be.
It could be. Eli, I had to post the beginning of it because regardless of what everybody thinks about that movie, that part has gone viral. All right. So yeah, we're back with another episode. And Eli, before we jump into it, you know what? Let's start this nerd podcast off with football talk. Reason I want to talk about football because I'm tired of talking about football. Reason I'm saying it because I know we got 4 more weeks of this. No, 4 more months of this?
Yeah, we got it's only the first month, man. We got like
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This how I know I'm getting at the ends of my wits because you know I've learned to assimilate myself with anytime football talk come around. So I picked a team, Atlanta Falcons, even though I don't follow them. I just say, so my coworker asked me, who's your team? Who's your team, Leroy? I'm like, Atlanta Falcons. So I forgot I told them that. So next week gonna show up there. Hey, Leroy, what Kirk Cousins gonna do? I'm like, who's Cousins? Like,
that's right. You guys got Kirk Cousins now.
I don't know who the fuck Kirk Cousins is.
He was on Minnesota Vikings quarterback last. We've had him.
Oh, so now we got your hand me down. So okay.
Yeah, basically.
Well, anyway, we won. We won today. So yeah.
So did we.
Hey, it's a good day today. This is gonna be a good podcast right here. Okay,
we beat our rivals. Yes, we beat the Packers. Fuck the Pack. We beat them. That's our rivals.
All right. So I know just enough to get by. So at least this week I can brag about it because then could my team lose, people like, Leroy and T Law. I'm like, who's my team again? Okay. So anyway, we're here. Let's get to the nerd shit now. Since we got past that. I don't know how Talking Balls do it. Like every week, I don't know how they do it. This is exhausting.
Well, I might as well talk about Rez Ball then, since we're talking about sport.
Not yet. Now we're gonna get to we gotta pepper it. We gotta pepper it out. Podcast. All right. So now what we're gonna talk about first is a big thing happened. I guess a relatively big thing happened that Batman got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Oh, I heard about that.
So the first superhero to get a star on the Walk of Fame. Of course, anybody know who it is? Obviously, you young as hell if you don't know who it is. That's Burt Ward. Who is Burt Ward? Burt Ward is Robin from Batman and Robin. So yeah. What's the name? Burt Ward already has a star on the Walk of Fame. Adam West has a star on the Walk of Fame. Both have the Walk of Fame. A bunch of people showed up. People were upset that there were no live action Batman actors, and I'm glad there were no live action Batman actors. The reason I'm glad about that, because when you put a real dude out there, it ties him to that, and it shouldn't be there. Like I said, if we're putting a fictional character, a superhero on the Walk of Fame, it should be just that, fictional. We should treat Batman as a concept, as you know, as a inspiration. Anything like that.
We didn't need Val Kilmer showing up.
Yeah, we don't need Robert Pattinson showing up in shit like that. You know, I do appreciate that they had a lot of the voice actors there. You know, of course, Kevin Conroy with that, and they did say rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. So I'm glad Kevin Conroy did get mentioned doing all that, but that's pretty much like not all the back, because it's a shitload of Batman voice actors out there. I'm not going to get into all of them and stuff like that. And guess who else showed up?
Oh yeah.
Not only Jim Lee, of course, Jim Lee was going to be there because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like the head guy, but Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder was there to appreciate Batman. So yeah, just want to give a shout out to that. So that was
Well,
a
that's his
monument
suit
thing.
that he's wearing. It looked like.
No. That's New 52.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there's no underwear.
Oh yeah.
So that's Jim Lee's thing, not Zack. Jim Lee gets credit for that because Jim Lee designed all that New 52 bullshit that we no longer care about 15 years ago.
Damn, has it been that long? Holy shit.
Yeah, it has.
Wow.
Flew through that. What do we got here?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
okay.
listening.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, we're not a political
I'm gonna
podcast.
keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
well, only when it shows up in comics, then we'll talk politics.
It did show up in comics, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I was like, don't do it, Leroy. Don't do it. I made it. Let's keep going. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna bring back a fan favorite. Well, your favorite. We can talk about the box office numbers. So give it to me. What was the number one movie of the week?
I really have no idea what came out this week. Isn't there like a cartoon or something out or something?
Huh? So the number one movie this week was Wild Robots.
That's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what it's about. I guess it's about wild robots. I don't know.
I heard it's supposed to be good, but yeah.
Is it? It's a cartoon. It's going to make money because the whole family going to go. So that's going to be fun. Number two, you got Beetlejuice. Number one, Transformers 1. Transformers 1 is flopping. Everybody's saying, a lot of people telling me it's the best Transformers movie ever, and nobody's seeing it.
And
I
no
guess
one's
we
seen
transform it out. I guess. I don't know. But what else we got? Oh, where's the movie I'm going to talk about? Okay. Movie I'm going to talk about. It came out this weekend. Megalopolis. Also known as Megalopolis, because it only made $4 million the entire weekend. So on a $120 million budget, it's one of the biggest flops of all time. So why am I talking about this movie? I will talk about this movie. Oh, and all the way down, I don't know if you can see it, but Am I Racist? That's a real movie that came out.
Oh, it's like I heard that's like some comedians.
That's
something.
that Daily Wire guy.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the Daily Wire guy. So I'm pretty sure they produced it or funded it or whatever else they did. I don't know what they did, but yeah, that's what's going on right there. So, like I said, so you see the thumbnail. We're going to talk about the movie that everybody's talking about right now. Oh, hold on. Let's see what we got. We got another. What do we got?
Wild.
Okay.
Wild Robot. Is it Wild Robot?
I guess. Oh.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening.
I didn't see. Well, let us know what the movie's about because we don't know. But anyway, we're not going to talk about the movies that everybody saw. We're going to talk about the movie nobody saw. We're going to talk about Megalopolis. Okay. So, reason we're talking about Megalopolis because it is a movie directed by Francis Ford Coppola, one of the greatest film directors of all time. He directed Godfather 1. He directed Godfather 2. And he also directed Godfather 3. So, we got to put that in there also. But he got some other stuff. Apocalypse Now. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Am I missing one?
Outsiders. Yeah, Outsiders.
So, yeah. He got a bunch of. Did he do Rumblefish? He didn't do Rumblefish, did he?
He did do Rumblefish. Yeah.
He did do Rumblefish. Okay, all right. Never watched it. Never watched what? Oh, you're talking about
probably Wild Robot.
Yeah. You're outside. You need to watch that. All right. So, reason we're talking about this movie, and I'm gonna relate this to comic books, Eli, but not the way you want me related to comic books. We're related to comic books because we're gonna start with your boy, one of our banned topics, Martin Scorsese. Reason to talk about Martin Scorsese. Now, look, I'm not gonna get into it. Martin Scorsese made some viral comments, a couple years ago, basically saying that superhero movies aren't real cinema. And you know what? I went to war with everybody on the internet about this. Eli, we went back and forth on this. I'm not getting to that. We have made our peace with that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Reason I'm bringing that up is because your other boy, Francis Ford Coppola, was saying that Martin Scorsese was being too nice. He was like, no, these movies fucking suck. These movies are ass. Like, has he not seen Madam Web? Well, come on, man. So my thing is like this. I understand that you guys have made some of the greatest movies of all time. You have moved the needle on cinema. Movies wouldn't be the same without you. Most of the directors are right now are more or less imitating you, but at the same time, you're only funky as your last cut, according to Andre 3000. So I like this. Put your money where your mouth is. If these movies suck, show us a movie that's good, man. Show us what the movie's supposed to be. Show us real cinema. Hold up. What do we got here?
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for listening.
Nice. That's nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate those comments. Okay. All right. So, like I said, so that's real cinema. So, what do we have here? We have here Megalopolis. Now, this is not a remake. This is not Metropolis from 1927, that weird C3PO movie. It's not that. This is an original movie, an IP. It's been in Francis Ford Coppola's head, I guess, since the 80s. He keep making it, wouldn't make it. The thing is, the movie studios wouldn't even give him the money to fund it. So he put up his own money to make this movie. $120 million.
Mm-hmm.
He'll like sell off like piece of his wine vineyard or some shit like that to make this money. And so he put his own money up because no studio would touch it. And when after watch this movie, I understand it's a double-edged sword because I understand why no studio would touch this movie. Obviously, we saw the box office results why the studio would touch this movie, but it goes a little deeper than that. Now, there are 3 reasons why I saw this movie. I just named one reason because what was the reason I named? It's not a remake. It's not an IP. It's not an adaptation. It's not a sequel. You can just go into this movie not knowing anything. You don't have to watch. You don't have to read an Eternals comic from 1972. You can just go in, just watch this movie, and come out the movie theater. Also, the reason I watched this movie. The second reason I watched this movie. Honestly, kind of the first movie. Not him, her.
Oh, her. Oh, yeah.
Old girl from Game of Thrones. I don't care. Like, I have no shame. Yeah, that's why I saw she was in there. I was like, oh, I'll check that out.
Yeah, when you told me you went and saw this, I'm like, really?
Like, why? Why I said it?
I have a question. Why?
Right? Like, why? So that's 2 reasons. Now, the third reason I watched this movie, Eli, because it was only 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Now, every other like movie that's coming out, like these movies love to be 3 hours, 4 hours, 3.5 hours, these big epic stuff like that. I ain't got time for all this shit. But I can go watch a movie I ain't got to do any research on, and it's just 2 hours. I can get in and get out. Okay, I do that. And it said it was like specially made for IMAX, stuff like that. So it's supposed to be like this visually stimulating movie in IMAX, stuff like that. And the trailers at least, gravitated me. I was like, okay, it looks pretty. I go with that. So that's why I went and saw it. Now, coming at this movie, I'm just going to tell you what I thought about this movie. This movie is 3 words: pretentious. This movie is up its own ass. I don't know what the fuck Francis Ford Coppola trying to do. There going to be a lot of people that's going to go to this movie and come out of this movie and have no idea what the movie was about. So I'm going to break down the movie, what he was trying to make and trying to say, because I understood the movie, even though it was kind of confusing. Here's the thing about this movie, that everything in this movie is metaphorical. It's for interpretation.
He's making art.
He's making art. It's a $120 million art house movie. That's what it is. So these visuals, thing like that, it's supposed to be like a dream sequence. Like, you're not supposed to take anything literal. Like, when you see things, you're supposed to, it's supposed to mean more than what it is. For instance, like Adam Driver in the movie, he has powers. Or does he? It's metaphorical. Like, he can stop time.
He's holding a T-square, right?
He's holding a T-square. Okay, I'm glad you noticed that. He's an architect. He's an architect in the movie.
Okay.
So that's not his power. That's just his job. That's what he does. So the thing is, okay, this
or is it his power?
It's his power, but not power. If it makes any sense, his talent, if you want to say what it is. So basically, he has the power to stop time, but he doesn't. He just kind of just does what he wants. Sometimes he wants to. But it's supposed to be metaphorical because he's an artist. He's an architect. And when art, anytime you make art, that's a timestamp in itself. So that's how artists stop time. So it's like, okay, that's what.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be. That's the type of movie you're going to see. Now the whole point about it's deep. Now the whole point about this movie is that for people, I know a lot of people walk to this movie and was like, what the fuck is this? Okay, the movie is about the fall of the Roman Empire. That's what the movie is about.
Okay.
But it's set in New York City. So New York City is called New Rome. Right. That's what the movie's about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the movie's about. So that was saying, like, it's got some stuff here. Like, okay, I see the vision.
He's making a comment. He's commenting. He's being political.
He's being political, very political.
Political.
It goes there. So the point is, it's about the fall of the Roman Empire, but it's set in New York City, and New York City is called New Rome. But the way it's set, like everybody dressed like Romans. Like when you see people dress, like I'm like, why the fuck they dress like that? And then I realized, oh, they're in Rome, but it's in New York City. For instance, I'll even get
so it's like is it like an elsewhere?
Yes, that's the whole point. It's like, and that's what I'm saying. The whole thing is a metaphor. It's not sci-fi. Like they sold it like a sci-fi movie, but it's not. It's like an elseworld alternate reality type thing. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Like for instance, like Madison Square Garden is the Coliseum. You know, they make those parallels,
okay.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
artsy.
It's artsy. It's there, but you can't go in there speaking anything literal. You got to go in there and your third eye got to be open for this movie.
Got to read between the lines.
You got to read between the lines on this stuff, right? It's there, but you got to see it, and it's like, but even though Eli, I knew a lot of what's going on. There's some shit I had no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, why is there sand in this office? Why is Giancarlo Esposito drowning in quicksand? And then the next scene, he's just like, cool.
Because his time's almost up.
Oh. Oh shit. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, all right, I understand it now. Thank you.
I don't know.
No. That makes sense in context. Now I think about it, like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Okay. What else
we said it's
here?
about the fall of the Roman Empire.
It is about the fall of the Roman Empire. Yeah. What else we got here? We got Aubrey Plaza. Now, I've learned one thing about Aubrey Plaza in 2024. She is great at playing crazy chicks. She is chewing scenery left and right in this movie. It's like she's in a whole different movie every time. Everything she's on the screen, she's just still seeing because you don't know what she's going to do next. And the only thing that tops her in this movie, literally, is our boy, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
now,
okay.
One of our other band topics on this podcast. So we're not allowed to say anything negative about Shia LaBeouf on this podcast ever again. So I'm just going to praise him to the high heavens. Shia LaBeouf, you're great in this movie. Chef's kiss. You're crazy as fuck. I will say that because between those two, I don't know who the fuck was trying to steal the movie more than the other one. Like they were just over the top just for no reason. And then on top of that, like I said, this is the prettiest movie of the year. It really is. Like if they get nominated for some Oscars or Academy Awards just for like set design and scenery and all that shit like that, I wouldn't be surprised. Matter of fact, Adam Driver is great in this movie. Like he is great at carrying bad movies. But you're not gonna go there. But that's all the praise I can give you on this movie because everything else, like the plot of this movie, like it's hard. The movie is hard to follow. It really is. Like I broke down what the movie is about, but it really is hard to follow. Like, okay, that was about. Like for instance, it's other shit I didn't catch in the movie. Like it's like, how is he an architect? How does he know how to do all this shit? Is he magical? He's not really magical. He has this metal called Megalon. That's what's called Megalon.
That's the Godzilla villain. That's the giant cockroach from underneath
I said that, Eli, to see your reaction. Your reputation has preceded you.
Ooh, really? Megalon's in this movie?
Megalon is not in this movie. But
oh, shit.
But damn, I'm like, why did Francis Ford Coppola call it that the Godzilla bad guy? Like, I don't. That's what it is. So the thing is, he's got this super metal called Megalon that he uses to make Megalopolis. So the whole point of the movie is that he's an architect and he's trying to create a utopia. But the only way he created a utopia is that he has to destroy New Rome. And people don't want him, because that's what architects do. So it's a lot of stuff going on in there. Matter of fact, Shia LaBeouf, he's Trump in this movie. Like the parallels are too close that it can't be anybody but Trump. Matter of fact, Aubrey Plaza, that's just my interpretation of what I thought of the movie. Her name in the movie is Wild Platinum. And the way she was moving in the movie, I almost think that they were trying to compare her to Cleopatra. I think. Okay. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But
what did you say her name was? Wild what?
Wild Platinum. That was her name in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So weird name. Oh, so that's what I got for the movie. But like I said, this movie is hard to follow. There's a lot of just random shit that just pop out of nowhere. Sometimes the movie kind of moves too slow, and sometimes the movie like tone is all over the place. Like there's shit that happens in this movie where you laugh where you're not supposed to laugh at it. You know,
Like the beginning of the intro.
like the intro, like am I supposed to laugh? Like, why is he saying it like that? Go back to the club. Like that's a Francis Ford Coppola movie. What the hell are you doing? And it's other weird shit like that. Like, you know, John Voight has a boner at the end of the movie. Like what the fuck going on with this movie? And so
who has a boner? John Boyega?
No.
Oh, Voight.
John Voight, not John Boyega.
John Voight's in this movie.
John Voight's in the movie. Dustin Hoffman is in this movie.
Oh, okay.
For like 2 seconds. Like he just shows up and leaves. Who does the movie? Adrian from Rocky is in this movie.
Oh, well, she's in The Godfather. She's
in The Godfather. Like
yeah.
I didn't know she was still alive. I was like, damn, okay. Yeah, she's in the movie.
you thought the Rocky movies were real. The Creed movies.
Yeah, because they killed her like in 2006, some shit like So that's what I'm thinking. Who else? It's like, that's the thing. Like random people keep showing up in this movie, but like in there for like 2 seconds. Like I don't know why that happened. Maybe he like cut the movie down, something like that. So yeah, this movie, it's all over the place, man. Honestly, I see why it made the box office it did. I see why no studio would touch this movie. I see why they couldn't market it, because there's no way you can market this movie and sell it to anybody. Because even though I'm making sense of right now, when you watch this movie, you really are going to be scratching your head. Like, what? It's a lot of people that said they went to the and people just walking out the movie theater left. Like 15 walk in.
Yeah, this is the type of movie. He's the type of filmmaker that his audience isn't around. Like, you know, he's got today's audiences aren't cut for a movie like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, we've said this before. Kids aren't watching movies. They're watching TikTok. They're watching people. They're reacting. They're watching people watch movies. You know, they're not into they're not into movies. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though, Eli. This is a bad movie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this isn't a movie hard to understand, or it may not be your taste. No, it's a bad movie. It's bad. I mean, it's like badly written. Shit is all out of place. Random shit happens out of nowhere. Like random plot points get started, random plots where it dropped off. The third act of this movie just turned to a crappy ass daytime soap opera. Like it's just all about their family, their rich ass family thing. It's like Bold and the Beautiful, some shit like that. Like, what are you doing with this? Like, I'm telling you, it's not a movie like people don't get or don't understand. Because they're going to try to twist it on. Oh, you don't get it. He's an artist.
Yeah.
No, this is a bad movie. Anybody walk out this movie did.
Like, he doesn't have the audience for that. And it sounds like it's a pet project. It's like a lifelong, project that he's been trying to do. And, he art is all about timing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes art hits a certain piece of art, or a movie hits at a certain time and it really resonates. And maybe he just missed his window for this.
Because like I said, he's been trying to make it since the 80s. So
yeah.
That's one.
Maybe he should have made it back then.
Why
maybe if he made it back then, it would have been good.
Maybe that's why Lawrence Fishburne, because Lawrence Fishburne was tied to the movie back then, so he decided to throw him in the movie.
And he was in Apocalypse Now.
And he was he? He was. Yeah, he was. That's right. He was in that.
He was like 15 or 16. He was like underage, working over there in Thailand or wherever they shot that day.
but here's what I say. Yes, this is a bad movie. Some people are saying it's the worst movie of the year. I can't knock that. But it's a spectacle, if that makes any sense like that. Here's the thing, Eli. We've seen a lot of bad movies this year. We've seen Madam Web. I haven't seen Borderlands, but I imagine it's trash, like that. But there's reason why those movies are bad, because of corporate mandate, because they got to check all these boxes, because you got all these studio notes in there, stuff like that. So you can feel the corporation stepping in and making the type of movie they think we want, but completely missing the boat, or they have to sign up. They got to have a movie for this quarter just to get their bonuses like that. This isn't that. This is a bad movie with passion.
Yeah, this is his vision. This is his vision,
and that's the difference.
It's all his fault.
Like it's different when it's a bad movie that that this is what he signed off on. This is his movie. This is what he wants. This is what he wants to. I mean, the only other movie I can compare this to is The Phantom Menace.
Oh, come
about
on,
it.
man. Come
No,
on,
no, no,
man.
no, no, but
Darth Maul.
you don't even like the prequels. I'm shitting on
I still saw them like 10 times in the theater, though.
Okay. But the whole point I'm trying to make is that back then, George Lucas on those prequel movies had 100% control.
Yeah.
Nobody was telling him what to do on the movie. He could do whatever he wanted to. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? The point is, nobody was over his head.
Yeah, he had a bunch of yes men.
He had a bunch of yes men on there. I know you've seen that behind the scenes on the Phantom Menace when him and his crew were watching the final cut of the Phantom Menace, and they all looked at each other like, I think we fucked up. What the movie had anyway. It's funny as hell when you watch it, but the whole point is that it's just like Francis Ford Coppola. Like, he produced it, he funded it, he wrote it, he directed, and that's my thing. If this is the movie that he wanted to make, and he has no problems with it, and he stands by this movie, I have no problem with that. Matter of fact, I respect the hell out of that. I respect the hell out of anybody put their own money up to put out their own passion project, whether or not anybody, because nobody believed in him for this movie.
Yeah, no one wanted to make this shit but him.
Right. You know? I mean, because at the same time, because like I said, it's not an IP, it's not a remake, it's not a sequel, so that studios ain't gonna touch that shit anyway.
Yeah.
And plus, you got this hard to follow dialogue and scenes, and like it's not a straightforward plot. A lot of this shit you have to interpret for yourself. Like what I'm telling you about the plot, somebody else might watch this movie. If they finish watching it, they may come up with a completely different plot.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
so
it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm saying you gotta spoon feed people this shit.
Like the prequels. Yeah, probably.
Probably
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. No, but it's funny that you said pretentious.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you ever seen Hearts of Darkness, the documentary about the making of about the making of Apocalypse Now,
which was Tropic Thunder was based on.
Yeah. And it's basically Francis Ford Coppola trying not to go crazy while making that movie because there was all these setbacks. But there's one interview where he says, "I'm trying really hard not to be pretentious." You know, there was a fine line where he has all these ideas and things to say with this film, but trying to keep it entertaining without shoving a message down your throat, the audience's throat. No one wants to be preached at. They want to be entertained. And that's probably what happened here. I think he got pretentious and he got caught up in his message and forgot to tell a story. And remember when we talked about Zack Snyder, like, Zack Snyder is an awesome director as far as composing an image and his shots and his sequences, but storytelling wise, and maybe that's
it reminded me of a Snyder movie. This whole thing reminded me of a Snyder movie.
And that's
take all the action scenes out. This is a Snyder movie.
Yeah, and then that's what might be happening here. Yes, Francis Ford Coppola is a great filmmaker. He's made some of the best movies of all time. He's got juice. You know, he's earned the right to make this and do whatever he wants. But, you know, maybe he got too caught up in trying to, with the spectacle and didn't tighten the screws on the script. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like I said, he'd been trying to make this movie since the 80s. So it felt like he had 30 years of ideas that he's trying to cram into the 2-hour movie. That's what it felt like. Like it was just way too much shit going on. Matter of fact, way too many characters going on. Because characters will disappear for a while. They go through a plot with somebody else. So when the character comes back in, you forgot about the character. Like, oh damn, I forgot you was in this movie. So they pop up again, and now you got to figure out what the hell they got going on. So it's way too much shit going on. It should have been more streamlined. That's just me. But at the same time, if this is what he wanted to make, I stand by it. Matter of fact, I say if you really want to watch a Francis Ford Coppola movie and just want to see what the fuss is about, I almost recommend this movie just to see a train wreck, if that makes any sense, But I do not recommend this movie for anybody just want to just go in and see a movie. No, you're going to hate this. You're going to hate me for telling you to go watch it. So this is a very, very, very specific audience to go watch this movie. Yeah. So this is not a cheeseburger. This is it's a steak delivered on a trash can. That's what it is. If that makes any sense. So.
Oh shit, man! You see these comments, man? Okay.
I didn't listen to anything, man. What are you talking about? I'm in my own head, man.
All righty, this guy. Okay.
What the hell, man? What is going on? This is
go to this ain't the we're talking about comic books, y'all.
Yeah, actually not, but yeah.
Well, we should be.
We should be, right? So that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm gonna give this movie a 2.5 out of 5. That's the highest I can give it. That's it. It's some people give it even less than that.
Well, I admire you just for going to see this in the theater.
In the theater. I mean, like I said, it was an IMAX experience. Here's the thing, I didn't hate this movie. I didn't hate it. I don't think.
But you appreciate
I saw the vision. I appreciate it. I saw the vision.
Yeah.
But this is not a movie you can recommend.
And that's a lot of Scorsese's flicks. I appreciate them. Yeah. Like I'm not like I didn't necessarily like Kundun or Silence or or a bunch of his movies, Age of Innocence.
Right.
But I appreciate them for the aesthetics and him flexing sometimes, or even The Aviator. I mean, sometimes you just want to see an artist work and see what he comes up with. And sometimes it hits.
Because you don't see movies like this anymore. You don't see a movie where it's just one guy's voice. You don't see movies like that anymore. Yeah, everything is a studio mandate.
Yes, auteurs are rare these days.
Mm-hmm.
Auteurs are rare. And yeah, because like you said, everything's a studio, everything's run on an assembly line, and you got all these people sticking their hands in the cookie jar and ripping it apart, and you get you get a product rather than a work of art.
Right.
So
I've never seen a movie this bad with this much passion. That's the best thing I can say about it. So,
yeah.
All right. Can we move on past that?
Sure.
All right, Eli, you are up. I'm going to throw it in your court. We're going to give it to you because you're going to talk about sports.
A movie I saw. Sports movie I saw.
See, Eli knows ball.
Yes, I know the Rez. I don't know Rez Ball though. So yes, I watched Rez Ball on Netflix. It is a movie about a basketball team, a high school basketball team on the Navajo reservation, and I think it was New Mexico. And just about it's your run of the mill classic sports movie. The underdog, the sports underdog movie. So and it was made and starring all indigenous people, as the cast, indigenous people behind the camera. It was directed by Sydney Freeland. She is an indigenous filmmaker who's worked on Reservation Dogs. She worked on Echo. She directed a bunch of the
Echo. Sound familiar. I thought this name sounded familiar.
Yeah, right. She directed a bunch of Echo episodes. She worked on Rutherford Falls. And it stars a bunch, there's a bunch of people from, Reservation Dogs in this movie. Biscuits, the guy who played Biscuits, he was actually a child actor. He was in Smoke Signals when he was little. So we've seen him grow up. Anyway, he's in the movie. But yeah, it's about the Navajo Nation high school basketball team and just them, sports movie. They're the underdogs and they start winning and they go to state championship. And yeah, you've seen that story before, but this time it's all natives. So it's kind of cool to see, in an indigenous film because they're very rare. We don't get to see indigenous films that much. However, as much as I like this movie, it did go into the native trauma, at one point where I was like, are we here we go. Are we going here again? Are we going into the native suffering?
I know every now and then, nothing wrong with a native comedy every now and then. I mean, but
yeah. But this is like constant. Yeah, I'm getting sick of that. I'm getting sick of every time I watch a movie with indigenous people. It's always about some sad, traumatic. It's always about our trauma or our past atrocities and stuff.
Right.
And then, how it is watching the struggle movies. There's this Hollywood fascination with native suffering or black suffering or minority suffering.
Right.
And we get tired of seeing that. We get tired of seeing just the trauma porn.
Right.
Know what I mean? So this happened during that movie, and I'm like, oh man, what the hell? I thought I was watching this uplifting sports movie. Now I'm bummed
Right.
out.
Like, is it wrong to be entertained by a movie like this?
Yeah. Can we watch something? Can we laugh?
Right.
And it gets tiring. And even like Reservation Dogs did that. Reservation Dogs leaned into, the native suffering too. It's like, damn, how many funeral episodes are we going to watch on this show? I mean, it had its moments. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Reservation Dogs had its moments, but I would hear people, "Oh, I love that show. It made me cry." I'm like, why?
Like, I don't want to watch shit to make me cry, right?
Why can I watch a native show or a native film without getting bummed out?
Right.
Without feeling sad all the time, and it gets exhausting. So, and that's why I like Rutherford Falls so much. Because Rutherford Falls was a native comedy.
It did mix up some stuff, but at the same time, it was still entertaining.
Yeah, and it was funny. That show, Rutherford Falls. Excuse me. Let me see, now you got me ranting. I didn't think I had a lot to say.
Hey, I went that long on Francois Coppola.
Yeah, I'm losing my voice now. Now you got me on a rant. But Rutherford Falls celebrated native joy and native romance and natives being successful and owning businesses and being entrepreneurs and shit. And it didn't click with a lot of people. You know what I mean? Right. We saw natives smiling and being funny. So yeah, and not a lot of people watch that show. I mean, given it was on Peacock and a show
Peacock
about
was just starting out, and
a show about museums probably doesn't sound appealing to most people, but that show dealt with like I said, native success, native joy. It also dealt with the land back movement and treaty rights and native politics and all that.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, it dealt with all that, but it didn't lean into the suffering, So yeah, that's why I like that. But anyways, this movie doesn't dwell on it that much. It was enough to make Fat T turn it off.
Oh damn! Okay.
Like he got triggered by. He's like, "Fuck this movie," and he turned it off when that part happened. But he did end up going and watching it, watch the rest, and he liked it. So, but yeah, it is. It is this basketball team. They go through this hardship. They come together. They get coached, and all of those classical sports movies cliches and those tropes are all there. They come together, they overcome obstacles, they become one as a team and all that, and then they get the goal. So it was cool. Like it was in the end, it was cool to see natives win. Because I would have been pissed off if they lost. Because there was another movie, released in the early 2000s called is it Older Than America or Edge of America? And it's about a black guy who goes to the Rez and coaches the basketball team.
Okay.
It's kind of like Dangerous Minds on the Rez,
Okay. The guy had a black savior. Okay.
Yeah. And they lost. At the end, the team lost.
What the hell?
And I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
I remember being pissed off at the end of it. I'm like, yeah, can't we ever win? Like, what the?
Right.
So no, the team wins in the end. So yeah. But yeah, I'm like I said, it was cool to see natives on TV and natives doing work, native actors on screen and all that. I am not a big basketball fan, so a lot of the lingo.
The movie could have just been about them learning. I've assumed they were getting better learning how to play basketball.
Yeah, I mean, the coach starts teaching them. They have, so Rez Ball.
Yeah.
Rez Ball. What they call Rez Ball is a really, I guess, a faster paced version of basketball where they just focus on speed because they're not tall enough. Right. They what they lack in height, they make up for speed. So their technique is to outrun and outscore the other team by just be constantly moving.
The correct term is run and gun, but yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like if I was a bigger basketball fan, I probably would have appreciated all the references and lingo and all that. But
has he stepped back? Okay.
Yeah. but in the end, like I said, I enjoyed it for what it was. Like I said, I feel like within these past few years, we've had a lot of native film and TV shows coming out. I think we're on a trend. I kind of do feel like that trend is on the downside now. Ever since Reservation Dogs been canceled, and then Lily Gladstone didn't win her Oscar, I feel like the native trend is sort of on its way out.
Yeah. And then they didn't even do a week by week thing with Echo. They just
they just dumped. Yeah, they just dumped Echo. Yeah. Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm just appreciating milking it for as long as I can. As long as I can see native flicks, I'm going to watch it. If I can see natives on the red carpet, that's cool. I don't get to see that much. But in the end, this was a pretty good movie. If you're, like I said, if you're into sports dramas, if you like, those underdog stories, the Mighty Ducks and, all that, it's kind of like that. The Bad News Bears. It's kind of like that. Those are comedies, but this is, that same sort of trope. The underdog story. I thought it was pretty cool. That's about it. I think that's about. There's another documentary. So I guess this is based on a true story.
Yeah, I think you told me about it, or somebody I heard it from somewhere. But
yeah, and LeBron James produced this movie. He's one of the producers. So I guess this is based on a true story. There's a documentary on Netflix called Basketball or Nothing, which is basically the same thing. It follows, the basketball team on the Navajo reservation, and they get a new coach and they go to the state championships. And, I've seen that. That's pretty good, but that's a documentary.
But it's the same. It's basically based off that, like it's an adaptation.
Basically, yeah. It's basically that, like a film version of that. So. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Go check it out. Sports movie. I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Like I said, even though it bummed me out, part of it, it didn't dwell on it. So, they moved past it, and then let's kick some ass.
Right.
And I get it. I'm not trying to make light of all of native atrocities and native trauma. I get that. I get that these stories need to be told, and but like I said,
you don't have to see them.
It gets exhausting. Right. I would like to see a native comedy. I would like to see more native comedies, more native genre, a native horror flick, a native sci-fi,
right.
A native whatever. Yeah. Native superheroes. Yeah, I mean,
Media
Echo,
Man.
sure.
Y'all need Media Man.
Yeah. Yeah, like more shows like Rutherford Falls. Let's get the native sitcom, the native family sitcom. Blackish with natives.
Right.
Fresh off the boat with natives. We've never had anything like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I'd like to see more. So, yeah. So yeah, that's all I got on Rez Ball.
Cool.
Surprised I went that long.
I told you as long as I go on Megalopolis, you can go as long as you want on Rez Ball. Perfectly balanced. All right. Next thing we're gonna talk about is Thunderbolts.
Oh.
Now here's the reason we're talking about Thunderbolts. Reason talking about Thunderbolts is because I'm upset that all you nerds on the internet bullied Marvel into changing the poster. I don't know if you heard about this, Eli. It was a big thing. First off, it was they went nuts on Outright Geekery. Gomer, I don't know who's over Outright Geekery right now. You need to get somebody in control of that asylum because the way they acted up in that group, it was insane. So I don't know if you can see it, Eli, the guys who were playing Sentry, Bob on the left-hand corner like that.
Yeah,
apparently he's supposed to have 6 fingers. Okay. That's what they're saying. He may or may not have 6 fingers. And the reason they're saying it because, like with all this AI stuff they're making out right now, sometimes it may glitch up, like something may have like 6 fingers or 4 eyes or 2 noses or whatever the fuck like that. Sometimes they glitch up like that. So there was obviously an AI glitch, and they're trying to say that Marvel was using AI to make this poster. Well, of course they use AI to make that poster. Marvel has been sneaking in AI this whole time. Secret Invasion, that whole intro was AI. That was it. So what they did, they bullied Marvel, Outright Geekery, all you crazy ass nerds, all you geeks like that, y'all bullied Marvel into changing the poster where you can't see the 6th finger.
Oh, they just cropped it. So they just cropped it.
They cropped it, right? But you can't complain about it anymore. So hey, so that's it. So Yeah, that was dope as hell. Let's see what we got here. What the hell is with all these? Okay, I think it's a good one. Let's see.
Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're getting okay. Yeah, let them argue amongst themselves. About
Yeah,
this.
let them go. Yeah, you do what you want. So that's all I got. I got nothing else with that. Oh, you want to talk about? I didn't get a clip of this, Eli, but you want to talk about that Michael B. Jordan movie?
The what? Michael
B.
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, right. Oh,
No,
Sinners.
let's talk about Michael Jordan. Yeah, so we on basketball. Yeah.
We still on that.
Right.
You're talking about Sinners.
Yeah, Sinners. I'm sorry, I didn't get a clip, but yeah.
Yeah, so they dropped the trailer for Ryan Coogler's new movie called Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it's supposed to be a period vampire movie that takes place in the 1920s or 30s down in the South. And it looks pretty cool. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's in it. I think Delroy Lindo's in it. Who?
Yeah, I'm saying twice. He's playing his brother also.
Oh yeah, he's playing twins. Haley Steinfeld or whatever her name is from
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah. And other stuff, Bumblebee and other stuff.
Yeah.
She's in it. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. But it got me thinking about the Bitterroot movie.
Mm-hmm.
So Bitterroot is a comic book, awesome comic. We reviewed it on here. I was a big fan of this book. It was basically about a black family of demon hunters in 1920, like Prohibition era Harlem. They fight demons that feed upon hatred and sadness, and they start feeding upon the racism of the area or of the era of that time. So they were supposed to make that movie. Ryan Coogler was going to produce it. Regina King was supposed to direct it. They announced it a couple years ago. It should have been out by now because they announced it during the pandemic.
Yeah, along that. There's not even production or anything. It's not doing anything.
Yeah. And so far we haven't heard shit about it lately. It doesn't even have a release date. We don't know what's going on. The last update I've seen is from a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if that film got canned. And then Ryan Coogler, who was a producer on that movie, just decided to make this instead. Because it almost sounds like the concept is very similar as far as instead of demons, it's vampires and they're in the South. And
except now they have to pay license rights.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ryan Coogler wrote and directed this.
Right.
So he's the writer on the script. So I'm wondering if that's what happened, which is fine. I mean, like I said, the movie looks cool, but I was really excited for the Bitterroot movie, because I really like that comic book and I was excited to see the movie. And
it would have drove sales for that comic book. Yeah. Marvel's been looking quite a bit. Losing. Is it losing? I guess. We're going a bit too woke. Oh yeah. Shout out to you. Yeah. So yeah, my thing about this, I ain't gonna cut you off. My thing about this, I understand that Michael B. Jordan is talented. He's box office. He's a movie star. He's gonna put butts in his stuff like that. Would it be too much trouble for him to cast another person as his brother in the movie? Does he have to play both? I'm just saying. Other people could use that work. You're just saying.
Yeah.
Like, we know you're talented. I'm just saying. That's all. Jonathan Majors ain't doing shit, Let's see. You're talking about movies that have been binge watching, classic movies. Finished Christopher Nolan movies. Yeah. We are talking about movies. So yeah. All right. So that's all we got with that. And we move on to the next part of the podcast.
Sure.
Okay. Like I said, we're going to move to the video game section. Eli, I told you ahead of time what was going on like that. And I'm just give you a brief what's going on. So last week I posted on the YouTube page, I posted my clip of Street Fighter footage. And it actually got a lot of hits on it. I'm going to just show you what it got. It did like 1,200 like 5 days. 1,200 views like 5 days. For us, that's I know for other big channels, that's nothing. That's a drop in the bucket. For us, that's kind of high. So, but the thing is, what they're doing is that they were kind of clowning me in the comment section. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. Because, for instance, one thing they were saying, basically my gameplay. They're being critical of that, and I'm open for constructive criticism. That's all. Some things they were saying, like I was, doing Tatsu in neutral. How dare I do Tatsu in neutral? Eli, that's just something you just don't do.
I don't even know what that means.
Just don't do it. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Right. Or how they were laughing at me because I was doing wake up DP. Now, this is not just a Street Fighter advice. This is just a life lesson advice to everybody out there. Do not wake up DP. That's all.
I don't even know what that means either.
Just don't do it. Just like somebody say
well,
it, just don't do
I'll
it.
try. If I
Right.
do, I won't know if I am or not.
Like, oh shit, I woke up DP. Fuck, Leroy told me, hey, I'm giving you a heads up. So that's it. So
yeah, I wake up and who are these motherfuckers?
You're right. Right. So I'm doing all this, and people are making fun of my gameplays like that, saying that basically what I'm saying I'm doing, I'm spamming moves. That's what I'm saying. I'm spamming like the hurricane kick, going like full screen, doing bullshit.
Is DP mean is down punch or something?
Dragon punch.
Oh, dragon punch.
Sure, that move. So yeah, like that.
So
shit
don't
right there.
wake up.
Don't
like
wake up. Don't wake up DP. Like when you get knocked on the ground, don't put the motion in it and jump in with it. That's wake up DP.
Okay, so when you get up off the ground, don't hit the Haruka. Okay,
right. Don't do that because what people are doing, they expect you to do it. They're gonna back up and then catch your ass. That's what they're gonna do. So
yeah.
So the point is,
okay, that's good advice.
Yeah, this is Street Fighter training for everybody right now. So
yeah.
So
it does rely a lot on timing and distance and range
and reading your opponent, stuff like that. And that's the thing that they were saying. I was like, okay, I'm doing like scrub shit or dumb shit during my matches. But at the same time, other people were making comments like, okay, yeah, he's doing dumb shit and scrub shit in his matches, but he's hitting people with this dumb shit. Like, yeah, I'm doing a hurricane kick from full screen, which you can easily see coming. You can just block it, but he's catching people and hitting people with that shit. So you should be criticizing them for doing that shit. You know,
for getting hit with your dumb shit.
If you're getting hit with the dumb shit, that's your fault, not my fault.
It works.
If it works, yeah, keep doing it. Now I understand that I'm at a low level rank right now. That's why I'm doing shit like that, because they're low level also. Now I understand my place in the Street Fighter world, stuff like that, Leah. Eli, I'm not a great player. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not a great player, but I'm not a bad player either. I am mid, and that's okay. It's okay to admit you're mid sometimes. Can I get better? Sure, maybe a year down the road, month from around, maybe I get better. But right now, I'm okay with being mid at this point. I'm allowed to admit that. Sometimes you gotta admit that. Sometimes you gotta step on the scale and just see the numbers.
Yeah, not everybody can be Kenny Omega.
Right. Or Mighty Mouse. Everybody can't be that. Accept your limitations. That's okay. That's
Xavier
all
Woods. Or
yeah, Xavier Woods, whoever out there. That's all I want to put out. I just want to put that out there. So yeah, can we move on to the next part of the podcast?
Sure.
Okay, like I said, we're here. Like I said, this is Comic Bullies. We're talking about comic books, and we're gonna jump into it. Eli, what should we do first?
You want to do the big one?
What's the big one?
Black Panther and Predator?
Nah.
Is that the big one?
Oh, sure. Okay. Nah, let's do this one. Let's do Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's just knock that out the way.
Okay. All right.
Is Hickman still writing this?
I assumed he was.
I don't know. Let's
certainly felt like it.
Let's read some comments. We saw that one already. What about this one? I know I should read these comments first before I click on them, but pretty should be Princess Fiona. She's Princess Fiona is not Disney, that's DreamWorks. But okay. Anyway.
I don't even know who that is either.
Shrek.
Oh, is that Shrek? Okay, yeah. I do know who Shrek are.
Yeah, that's not Disney, that's DreamWorks. But anyway, yeah. So hold up. So the first thing we're gonna do is talk about Spider-Man. We're gonna talk about the Sinister Six, is what we're gonna talk about, because now Kingpin has got the team together. He's got all 6 guys together, and they're going to fight Spider-Man and Green Goblin, because they're like a tag team duo right now. So, I should do that. Let's fix that. So let's fix that. Boom. There we go. All right. So we're going to fix Green Goblin and some other stuff happened in the book too. So let's just get to it. Hold up. Let me fix this. I am all out of sorts. My fault. We're going to get there. Don't worry. Boom. There we go. All right. So boom. Let's go ahead and start with it. Let's go with it. See what we got. Book starts off with Ben and Jay Jonah drinking. They're celebrating but they celebrated by getting drunk as hell. Why they getting drunk as hell? Because they're upset at what happened. Then Mary Jane shows up, their PR manager, and she's like, "What are y'all upset about?" Because and they show them what they're upset about because their paper is selling like crazy. But the point is, all they're doing is posting Spider-Man. That's it. Everything they're doing. But they're like, "No, we want to post like real shit. We don't want to just do sensationalism or be sensational and sensational. I thought we were being amazing." Or spectacular, ultimate, shit like that. So they're saying like we want to do real news, but like you can do real news. The point is we keep posting the Spider-Man shit. Everybody is looking at your paper right now. You got hundreds of thousands of views right now. So the point is when y'all do start doing real news, you're gonna get more eyes on it. If you just start out the gates doing that shit, nobody can pay attention to you. You got to give the people, give them cake first, then give them medicine afterwards. So that's what she's trying to face. Like, listen to me. You're going to do this right. If you keep up, listen to what I'm saying, in 6 months, you're going to beat the Daily Bugle. She's like, okay, I like the sound of that. So they decided to listen to her. Meanwhile, we got Spider-Man and Green Goblin meeting not Dr. Octopus, or is Dr. Octopus Otto before Dr. Octopus. Anyway, he basically came up with a solution to get around their Stark tech. Because basically Tony Stark can find them anywhere they are because they're using this tech. So basically he found some kind of thing to kind of like cloak their tech so Tony can't find them. So he just put some kind of chip in the Green Goblin, dumb. And when I talk to Spider-Man, he like, Spider-Man, the only way for me to fix you, I gotta get you a new suit. And the new suit he gives him is, he does this big soliloquy with himself. I don't care. Boom, Spider armor, that big ugly Civil War shit, right there. He like this. and Spider-Man's like, no, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not wearing that. No. He was like, okay, well, okay, let me think of something simpler. He's like, okay, I'm all for it. And so what he does, he just gives him regular, I don't care about them. Regular ass spandex. That's it. So he just got just a regular ass spandex suit, and no camouflage, didn't turn into anything else, no goop, no venom symbiote, just regular ass suit. So basically just 616 Spider-Man at this point. So yeah. And they're basically talking, and basically like, why don't we after this, why don't we December we go to the holiday? We can't do that because I got kids. I got to celebrate Christmas with the kids. Why don't you come over? You're like, nah, we can't do that. So while they're doing that, boom, that's when we get attacked by, what's it called? The guy, the blue velvet, the velvet throat. What is his other name?
Oh yeah, what was his name?
The Velvet Blade. That's what he called himself.
The Velvet Blade, yeah.
The Velvet Blade, yeah. But his enemies call him the Black Cat, and then he whips him and shit. He was like, damn. So he was so fast, Spider-Man couldn't even dodge it with his spider sense. He was like, hey, that shit hurt. So
they gender swapped Black Cat.
Not yet. It's coming. I saw the previews of the other books. So yeah. So instead of trying to hit Spider-Man, he hits the water tower behind Spider-Man, and Spider-Man can't dodge. He's already in the air. Boom, he gets hit. And so he's gonna choke him out. Meanwhile, Harry is on the ground because his suit got shorted out. So he's got to wait for it to reboot. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is like, fuck this. He just grabs the dude, throws him, webs him up because he got like regular ass web shooting. Now before the suit made the shooters. So I don't made him web shooters. You're like, cool, okay. I like that, Watto. And then Black Cat's is like, okay, so what, you gonna kill me? You're like, no, I'm not gonna kill you. What the fuck you talking about? So he sees the Green Goblin's okay. He's like, okay, so you ain't gonna kill me, fine. And he pulls out a lightsaber, cuts the web and get ready to go for him. And Spider-Man's not paying attention because he's looking at Green Goblin, and Green Goblin pushes him out the way, bam, hits him off the ledge. Bam, hit the ground. But he's not dead, just injured. They were like, call the police, call the hospital. So I guess they call the hospital through their suits and stuff like that. They go get him, and that's it. And basically they have a one-on-one talk. They're like, Harry, what the fuck? What are you doing? We don't do that. And Harry's trying to tell him, like, what are you talking about? We don't do that. These guys killed my parents. They killed your aunt. They're playing for keeps. So I don't know what.
Yeah, they're hunting us down.
They're hunting us down. This is not a game. You got family home right now. If they find out who your family is, they're gonna come after your family. They already killed your aunt. So we can't play around with these guys like that. And plus, Peter, here's the thing: you were in danger. You're my best friend. If something happens to you, or if you're in danger, I'm not hesitating. I'm not playing around with these guys. And Peter's just like, okay, fine. You're still invited for Christmas. And that's the book. And they just hug it out and leave, and that's it. So, pretty good story. I like that story. But at the same time, Eli Hickman is setting it up that it's going to break your heart when they finally fall out.
Yeah. You can see he's planting those seeds.
Because I'll be honest, I think their friendship is more developed than in the 616. Because
Yeah.
he's planting the seeds right now. Yeah, because they know each other. They're basically like Batman and Robin right now. They're basically, tag teaming each other. But you can see the seeds being planted right now.
Yeah. And you can see the tension. You can see there's a disagreement there.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
yeah.
It's gonna be heartbreaking. It's gonna be heartbreaking. Let's see. I know I should, but I can't.
Slap a score.
Ooh, let me stop. Okay, let me see. Empire. Is this Empire Strikes Back? Yes, this is Empire Strikes Back. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Best movie of all time.
Best movie of all time. Fuck Gone with the Wind. Fuck Casablanca.
Fuck Megalopolis.
Yes, fuck Megalopolis. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5. Eli. This was a really good story, man. This was really good for me. I thought it was a really great story.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I mean, this is like a cool, like Hickman took Spider-Man and revamped it. It's the same shit, but it's not the same shit.
Right.
It's
just enough flavor in it. Like it separates itself.
Yeah. He's taking the Spider-Man mythology and kind of rebooting it and keeping it. Oh yeah, like you said, he's leading into Harry and Peter's friendship.
Right. But we know the story. We know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, and and his daughter knows who he is. Which is I know is coming back to fuck him up.
Right.
That's another seed plant.
It's coming. We all know it's coming. So
yeah.
All right. So what you got next?
What am I doing? What am I doing?
What are you doing?
Oh, should I do Wolvie's Revenge?
You got it? Okay, you know Wolverine? Okay.
Did you want to do it?
No. How about this? You do it, I'll clip it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's the deal. All right. It's all you. It's your show. Let me at least set it up.
And you can jump in when you want, because I know you are more well versed in X-Men than I am. Your X-Men expertise.
I'll jump in when I need to. I'll jump when I need to. Until then, I'm gonna just let you take over. It's your show. Do what you need to do with it. So
So this is Wolverine Revenge. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Hickman again writing this.
He is writing this. We on a roll with Hickman. Okay?
Yeah, and Greg Capullo.
That's a tag team right there.
That's a dream team right there. So this is Wolverine's Revenge #2. So this is another what if kind of story. It's in some sort of future where Magneto died and he was it asteroid M crashed to Earth, but when that happened, it set off a big giant EMP that took out the world's electrical power. So there's no electrical power except Mastermind has put together a bunch of mutants, and they have some sort of device that can restore power, but it's in Russia. Nick Fury tried to get Wolverine and Captain America, I think Bucky and a few others to try and go and get it, but they all
can't be Quartermain.
Oh yeah, him too, and to go get it, but they all got killed. Even Wolverine got fucked up. They put a bomb inside Wolverine's chest and blew him up, and so everybody died except Wolverine, and that was the last issue. But of course, Wolverine swore revenge, hence the name of the book. So we come to this issue, and Nick Fury is kind of talking about all the fallen soldiers, and going on about war and how long he's been fighting war and all this shit.
Oh, and remember last issue I talked about, man, Nick Fury didn't land with them.
Oh yeah, he had a robot or whatever.
Yeah,
a robot.
He had an LMD. So yeah, but he said that was his last LMD.
That was his last one. Yes. Yeah. So of course, Wolverine talks some shit you never put your ass in danger and blah blah blah. So they have a little bit of a conversation. Nick Fury basically says, "Yeah, I'm going to go off and do my thing," and Wolverine's like, "Well, I'm going to go do my thing," which means I'm going to go get revenge. So he goes to the Dakotas. I assume the Rez, because Danny Moonstar shows up.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, Danny Moonstar shows up, and she's like, "You're trespassing," and Wolverine's like, "Well, I'm here to see him. I'm looking for something. I'm here to see him." Oh yeah, first Danny Moonstar threatens him. Yeah, you better not start shit, or I'm gonna sick the demon bears on you. So is she controlling demon bears?
Like multiple bears, yeah.
Bears, yeah, multiple, several, plural demon bears. Danny Moonstar is controlling them. But then she goes to Forge, and Forge is in the truck, like, hey, I'm here for something. And they're like, well, if you're here for Asteroid M, scavengers came and took everything. There's nothing left. And then, well, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for Magneto's body. Did anybody find Magneto's body? Oh no, I did a scan or whatever, and he's buried here. We just got to dig him up. And it's funny. He's like, you got some sort of like cool high-tech device that can like dig him up? He goes, yeah, and throws him a shovel.
I start digging, right?
Yeah. So they dig up Magneto and they find Magneto's corpse. And then they find, oh, well, this is what I need. It's Magneto's helmet. And he goes, gives it to Forge. Yeah, I can fix this thing. So cool, fix this thing so I can, go get my revenge. Mm-hmm. So, of course, before Wolverine goes on his quest for vengeance, Forge says, I also got something else for you. And then doesn't say it, though. Doesn't say it what it is. And then it cuts to him. Oh, we also go to, we go back to Mastermind. Mm-hmm. So he goes to Russia, finds Mastermind, and of course sneaks in. So Mastermind with Magneto's helmet on, so Mastermind can't fucking read his thoughts, and basically he kills Mastermind, takes off his head, and then uses Mastermind's head to find out all the location of all the mutants, all the assholes.
Because Forge got some bullshit that can read his mind, read his thoughts.
Yeah. So they took Mastermind's head, uses it to find all the locations. Omega Red, Colossus, Deadpool, Sabretooth. So cool. I know where they are now. So we go to so we're okay. Now that I know where these assholes are, it's time to get some. So he finds Sabretooth chilling out in the woods, eating. Rolls up on him. Wolverine rolls up on him on a motorcycle, shining a light on him and shit. And I knew this was gonna happen. And hey, and they start talking shit. Oh, you here for vengeance? Yep, I'm about to kick your ass. He's like, you've never been able to kick my ass. You're a runt. We've been doing this for years, and I'm a fuck you up like I always fuck you up. Because I know how you are, and you let your anger get to you. Blah blah. They talk shit to each other. And then they start fucking each other up. And Sabretooth's just fucking up Wolverine, slicing him up, just beating the shit out of him. Finally Wolverine just like shanks him, just claws right through his chest. And then fucking Sabretooth says, is that all you got? And then goes, oh wait, something's wrong. And then Wolverine's like, yep, that light that I shined on you, Forge made that, and it sucks your mutant abilities out of you. And that's why I said I knew Forge was gonna do something like that. He's going to take away their ability.
He wasn't going to do that again, but I guess it's the end of the world.
Yeah, I knew that when he said, I got something else for you, and then didn't say what it is, I was like, I bet you he's going to suck away their powers.
Right. Because straight up, he's not going to beat Sabretooth. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, so Sabretooth ain't got no healing factor now. So, and Wolverine just fucking chopped through him. And Wolverine just talking mad shit the whole time. Like, yeah, man, maybe I'll come back, every year and cut a piece off you for the next year. Just talks a bunch of shit.
The shit that Sabretooth does to him. So yeah.
Yeah. And then, and that's about it. That's about where it ends. He leaves like, he's like, yeah, they're about to go on one more fight. And he's, I'm going to kill you. And only you can't heal. And I can. That's kind of where it ends, So yeah, I mean, this is just junk food. This is this cheesy Wolverine, an excuse to have Wolverine go fuck motherfuckers up. That's all this is. And there's not,
and that's all it needs to be.
That's all it needs to be. It's just it's John Wick. It's a stupid, cheesy action movie full of all the, the cheese that you want. And I'm digging the cheese. It's Greg Capullo drawing Wolverine fucking motherfuckers up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I enjoy it.
I will be pissed if there's another red band version of this that we hadn't gotten our hands on. So
yeah, I haven't heard about it. I did see the red band version of issue 1, but I didn't see anything about issue 2. you know. But yeah, I mean, and honestly, there wasn't really much in that Red Band issue that, you know, maybe a little bit more blood, and maybe someone's head got cut off. Well, that was about it. You know, there wasn't a lot. You know.
What do we got here?
Are they coming in hot again?
What I want. Nah, I just want to see this one. Incredible person and do not let anyone let you do. Words of affirmation. I really appreciate you, Detroit. I think he's been here before.
You. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. We appreciate that. Thanks for listening.
Yeah,
so yeah, I dug it. Like, yeah, is it, you know, is it groundbreaking? Is it deep at all? No, it's not. It's not. It's just, you know, an excuse to have superheroes beat each other up.
Right.
You know. So
Wolverine shot motherfuckers up. It's a simple formula. Just do that. We're good.
So, yeah. Like I said, Greg Capullo, Hickman, you know, just giving what fans really want. In the end, that's all we really want.
Oh, slap's going on.
I'll give it a 4 out of 5. You know,
I'm just saying 4 out of 5. Like, because we know what Hickman can do. Like, we read that Avengers versus Aliens, so we know what he can do when he goes above and beyond. But when he just gives us what we want, hey, I'm good with that. So
yeah, it was cool. You know,
yeah.
And it's funny that, you know, when Wolverine chopped off Mastermind's head and then uses his memories to find the locations of all the other mutants. That's what I thought. Remember when during the whole Fall of X shit, when they cut off Quentin Quire's head? Yeah, I thought that's how they were going to revamp all the X-Men. Because he had all their memories and shit.
He had all the memories, and he could just do that. But that's a lot of memories, though.
Yeah, I just thought that was the way they were, and I'm wondering if that whole concept was from Hickman.
Yeah, like maybe if Hickman was there, that's what he would have done because he was gone by then. So
yeah. Like I wonder if that was like what he had planned when he first started writing the X-Men. So just a little whatever, you know.
Yeah. So all right, I might need your services again, Eli. We're gonna start with the big book.
Okay.
Because after this, I don't think I have anything else. What was it? Yeah, because you just did the other book. So yeah, we're gonna do Black Panther versus Predator. I read it, but I kind of like flew through it because I had other stuff to do. Because I just found out about like an hour ago that the book even existed. So I'm gonna let Eli jump into it, but I'll jump into it where I need to. So
okay,
look like it's another one of yours, Eli. So sorry about that. So what do we got? What do we got?
So basically, the Predators, the Yautja, they came down to Earth and have basically invaded Wakanda. So this particular Predator clan, the leader is the brother of this other like Predator chief or Predator warrior, and they're both vying for their father's respect. This particular Predator is shorter and not as big as his brother, so he doesn't get enough respect. But he's aware of vibranium, and now he's certain because if he had vibranium, then he could kill his brother and father and take over and become chief. You know, so he ends up coming to Earth to find vibranium. He does a scan. Where's all the vibranium? Oh, it's in Wakanda. So they basically, you know, Predator have their own tech as well. They basically hack into the Wakandans' defense systems and then trap, you know, themselves in the dome. And now the Predators are inside Wakanda, you know, controlling the dome. They can't open the dome again. And now they're hunting the Dora Milaje, and they're trying to get vibranium. So it starts off with like Okoye and some Dora Milaje, you know, getting, you know, murked by some fucking Predator.
Yeah, he hunting them down
and they're like, where are they? Can't find them. Of course, they're using their cloaking devices and they can't see them. And you just see like, you know, Predators taking out some of the Dora Milaje. And she does manage to kill one of them, you know. And then what happens next? Are you just going to go through it? Because I forget.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they did manage to get one of them, but then the other one, like two of them got taken out. No, one of them got taken out. One of them got taken out. So whoever this is, the child knew who this was. So she gets taken out. They just started taking off running like, well, fuck this, we're getting out of here. They don't know where they are. They're just running. And then finding Black Panther because he got shot in the head by like their whatever gun, the
shoulder cannon, the plasma cannon or whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, fuck this. Okay, now he knows that something is after him. So now he's like prepared to see what's going on. So he's hunting down for him, and he sees that. Is what confused me right here, because I thought that was the dead Yautja right there.
Yeah.
But then he looks at it again, and it's the okay. Oh, okay. So did they use like camouflage to make it think it was the Dora Milaje?
I don't know. I thought that they just used like a Okoye. I thought they just propped her up like that. Or whatever.
Okay, all right. I guess
what I
both of them
thought.
were dead. They just put each other side by side. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So now he sees, I guess that's the Okoye, and she's basically like, oh no. Yeah, it may be a Okoye, may not, but anyway.
Yeah. The predator used the dead body as a decoy to confuse T'Challa.
Yeah, that's what I thought what was going on. Meanwhile, then he uses.
He put the helmet on her. He put the helmet on the dead chick.
Yeah, to make it think what's going on, but it wasn't her. I mean, yeah,
it wasn't a predator. He thought it was a dead predator. It was a dead Okoye or a dead Okoye.
It wasn't dead Dora Milaje. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, the Dora Milaje are telling like we can't see them. They're nowhere and everywhere. And see, and this is shit that I was wondering about last time. I'm skipping the Shuri shit. Yeah, I don't care.
The Shuri shit.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, Shuri's trapped outside of the dome. She can't get back in.
Right. She's like right at the edge. Right.
Yeah.
And I like this. And but the predator can go through there. So she grabbed him. Did he take her through there, or I think it?
Yeah, he snatched her through. Yeah.
Okay, snatched her through there. All right. So Black Panther, and see, this is shit that pissed me off last week, but they rectified it this week because Black Panther can see him. Yeah, he's not invisible, which I thought that was the case because his senses are supposed to be just good as Daredevil's. I know the movies don't do that shit, the MCU don't do that shit, but in the comics, Stan Lee, the way he wrote that shit back in the 60s, he basically had that Daredevil and Black Panther's senses without the suit are the same. They can do the same shit. So he can see the Yautja. He can't hide from him. So he grabs him, start whooping his ass and shit. He's cloaked. Let me uncloak him. Throws him in there. He gets eaten by an alligator. And he was going to let the alligator just eat him up, but he thought maybe the alligator was going to kill him. So he's like, I'll do a mercy kill. So he just mercy kills him. Black Panther. So one Yautja did, or two. How many were dead? How many came in there?
There's a few now. There's getting a few. Yeah.
Okay, because I thought 3 came in there last time. But anyway, so the dude is scouting Black Panther. He like, yeah, I don't want none of that. I'm gonna get fucked up if I go straight up at him. I already know. So yeah, so he decides to just get the fuck up out of there. Yeah, the heat vision shit.
And see, this is what. So I'm gonna point out.
Yeah.
That this is what confuses a lot of people.
Yeah.
That the predators. Yes, they are bigger than humans and they are probably stronger than humans, but they don't go for the straight up head-to-head fight. They are hunters. They stalk their prey. They use equipment and technology to their advantage. They're not going to straight up go on a one-on-one fight if they know they're not going to win. So whenever I hear this shit, oh, by the way, just off topic, there was a free screening of Prey at this park over by my house the other night that I went and saw. So I got to see Prey on a big screen, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
So,
okay.
but everybody who bitched about Prey about, oh, this little chick fights a predator. She didn't fight him. She outsmarted him, you know.
Right.
But that's what predators do. You know, in the first OG Predator movie, he took out, Arnold Schwarzenegger and these big muscular men. You know, it took him out, and because it was doing ninja shit. He was up in the trees. He was hiding. He was using, the technology to his advantage to take out this squad of mercenaries. So that's what predators do. They're not going to just straight up. They're not the Hulk,
Right.
And that's what he's doing now. He just saw T'Challa whip one of his boys' ass. He's like, oh shit. Okay, well, I ain't gonna fight this motherfucker.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So he decides. So I guess his boy was scouting. So he jumps on the scout. They just have to get the fuck up out of there, and they go to the Vibranium Mound. He finds Vibranium Mound, walks in there because obviously they can hack the technology anyway, so it should be nothing for him to walk in there. And he just starts thinking like, so they see the Vibranium. He like, oh, he starts visualizing all the stuff he can do with it. He's like, oh shit, I can build ships, armies, my thing like this. I can take over my dad's stuff like that, and I can easily kill the Black Panther. and be done with it. Just take over his whole mound. So he's already visualizing what he can do with that.
Yep.
So
To be continued.
So
Dun,
yeah,
dun,
so
dun, dun.
he's gonna take the vibranium stock up, and it's gonna be round 2 with him and Black Panther. So if you go with Black Panther right now, it ain't shit. But a Predator with full vibranium with a Black Panther suit versus Black Panther. now the odds are even. So,
yeah.
I'm liking the story. I'm liking the story. Like, it's a little bit more straightforward than the first, because the first one was like a lot of stuff was going on with that one. Art's more even, and it's not like 3 different artists on here this time. So
yeah, they established. Yeah, the first issue was like establishing the whole, the dynamic of the Predator and his family, his father and his brother, and all that. And but yeah, I mean, my only thing was I felt like the art was a little lacking. I know the last issue had like 3 or 4 different artists.
Well, did they say Ken Lashley was supposed to be drawing this, and then he didn't draw it?
Yeah, and maybe that's why it felt a little rushed.
Because he's a superstar artist, and he didn't touch this issue.
Yeah, because I felt the art wasn't on par. A few times.
Like,
that's my only gripe. But other than that, I'm into this.
Yeah, like, do better, Marvel. Okay. All right, so what you got next? What you got next?
I
know I'm making you do everything.
I think I'm booked up. But I mean, the only other book I read.
No, they were saying you got Daredevil.
Okay, sure, I'll do that. I only read this because of shits and giggles. It was a slow week. And then So I just realized that I'm way behind on Titans. I have not read Titans in like months.
Yeah, because you haven't talked about it in a while. So like, is it still?
Yeah, and and then it all of a sudden it popped up on my feed on Comixology. I was like, oh yeah, Titans. I'm like, holy shit, I'm like 3 or 4 issues behind. I gotta catch up.
Yeah, did you hear that Tom Taylor's going to Detective Comics?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And I think this is the final run on Titans, and then he's going over to Detective.
Yeah.
So, so I was kind of pissed. Like, damn, I've been behind on Titans for months. Because I'm like, we were doing the House of Brainiac and all this other shit. And, the Nightwing book. And I'm like, Titans came out. And I haven't been reading it.
Is it an absolute power thing, or
no? They're still doing that. Where Raven's twin took over and all that shit.
Oh,
with Trigon and all that shit. So, but I haven't read it. I'm like 3 or 4 issues behind, so I got to catch up. So that's why I ain't doing Titans this week, because I'm behind. So I decided, what, fuck it, I'll dip my toe into the Venom war. So yeah, this is the Venom war that's going on. I had no idea what was happening. From what I understand, Dylan and Brock. Dylan is Brock, or Dylan and Brock. Eddie and Dylan. Dylan is Eddie's son. I guess they're fighting over the Venom symbiote, and that's what led to this Venom war. While they're fighting, some sort of new symbiote was created that can reanimate dead bodies. And so now there's zombietes, symbiotes and zombies. So zombietes. So they're invading the city now. And then, so this is the Daredevil tie-in. So Hell's Kitchen is being invaded by zombietes. And we have Elektra, who's been posing as Daredevil. It's just her kicking ass, and then of course Matt Murdock's like, oh shit, I got to protect the kids. He's at the orphanage, so it is in canon with the new Daredevil run where Matt is, a priest at that orphanage. So he goes in and protects the kids while Elektra's kicking ass. I guess Elektra's size, her weapons can make sound. And
I guess they clang them together, I guess.
Yeah, there's loud enough sound to fuck up a symbiote. So she's doing that. At one point, Matt goes, okay, let me go look for the other priest. He's been symbioted. He had a symbiote on him. He goes into the basement and finds the church bell and starts ringing the church bell. And basically gets the symbiote off of the other priest. They come walking up with the church bell and go through the streets with the church bell, ringing the church bell, fucking up all the symbiotes. And that's basically it. That's all. It's just a one shot, tie into this Venom war that's going on.
I'm
It's
digging
just
the art.
action. Yeah, I mean, it's just action. Yeah, I like the concept of the Venom or the Venom zombies, the zombieites or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's just a a one shot action. You see Electra whooping ass, fucking up Venom zombies, and yeah, it was fine. 3 out of 5.
Thank you, mother of voice.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, that's all it was. Like I said, I only read it for shits and giggles. Slow week. I'll check it out. I didn't even plan on doing this book, but I guess sure.
How do you guys feel about the new Black Lightning that's coming out of it? I had no idea there was a Black Lightning coming out in November. That's news to me. Thanks.
Black Lightning show or a comic?
I'm pretty sure it's a comic. I'm pretty sure they're not. But no, I had no idea about that. If they did, I know Static is like they gearing up for another milestone season. But yeah, what else we got here? We missed.
Oh yeah, Static.
What do we got here?
I do voice acting for Fanimation.
For Fanimation? Batman show, love how the comics, DC and Marvel. Yeah, so do we. And what else we got here? It's called Batman Just Immortal on YouTube. Just Immortal on YouTube. Okay, it's called. Okay, hey, self plug. Don't worry about it. Feel free to self plug. We're okay with that.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out. If you don't mind, we might even review it on. We might even show it on here if there's no kind of thing. If there's no kind of copyright on here, shit, we might play it next week.
Yeah, and we've reviewed fan shit. Remember that one Catwoman during the pandemic? They made that one.
We did some Batman
fan movie.
That Batman fan, yeah. When we were
we reviewed shit like that.
Yeah, we will. As long as there's no copyright, we'll do it. We don't want to get in trouble. That's all.
Yeah, I've reviewed like Friday the 13th fan movies, fan films, and shit.
Yeah. This is amazing.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for listening, man. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Vono, shout out to you. So yeah, when the Black Panther, I'm sorry, Black Lightning book drops in November, I will be on the lookout for it. We'll review. We will check that out. Oh, also, Eli, did you hear about that? DC and Marvel lost the rights to the term superhero.
No.
Okay, so a lot of people didn't know that Marvel and DC own the word superhero. They own that. So no other show, TV show, anything like that could use superhero. So that's why you got supers, all the shit like that, like in the boys shit like that. They can't say superheroes.
Oh, okay.
That's been a thing like for decades. They just lost the rights this week.
Okay, so is it like now, public domain or anybody just say it or whatever?
I think anybody can say that. I think it is public domain. Like anybody can just superhero. But yeah, before then, if you had a comic book, you couldn't, even if your comic book character had superheroes, if it wasn't Marvel DC, you could not call them a superhero. That's a weird thing, but but now you can. So
that's what meta-humans
and suits,
enhanced,
like that. Yeah, enhanced beings. So now you can just say that. Yeah, so it's insane. I heard about that. And matter of fact, I heard in the 70s, Marvel owned zombies. Like they trademarked the name zombies.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
I thought they could. I thought they couldn't say it. But that's why they came out with the creepy books and shit. Like those were magazines.
Vimbies or something like had an X or some shit or something. I gotta look up again. Marvel had some weird shit with zombies in the 70s. I don't know what it was.
But that's why they got away with like all those horror books, like Creepy and Vault of Horror. They were like they were magazine size. So they weren't considered comics.
Well, I do remember this. Okay, like I read Brother Voodoo back in the 70s. Like I read a Brother Voodoo comic. In that book, he was fighting Zimbimbis. Like they spelled it weird, like XVMB.
Okay,
but they were zombies. They were just zombies, but they couldn't call them that.
Well, voodoo zombie, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm saying because it was voodoo, so yeah, but he couldn't call them zombie. It was weird. And Stan Lee, I didn't know Stan Lee created Brother Voodoo. That's weird as fuck, but yeah. All right.
That's funny now that you say Stan Lee. That's what he called them.
Yeah, Zimbimbis. So yeah, Brother Voodoo. Yeah, because he's a brother. Yeah, so yeah.
He probably watched Blackula. Like, you know what, Brother Voodoo.
That's probably what he did. He probably did. We need a voodoo superhero. So yeah. One more book I wanted to review. One more book. I'm not gonna go deep into it because I barely read this shit. But and Eli, I forgot to tell you about this shit. Batman: The Last Halloween.
I just like, dude, when you asked me about what I was reading this week, and then I was going through the books, I saw that. I thought that was like a facsimile. I had no idea that this is a new story until right before we recorded.
And guess what? It's on DC Universe.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that until like an hour before we started recording. So I just briefly read a little bit of it. So it is like I'm gonna just Brother Voodoo and Constantine should they can't mother a voice. It's a thing.
Oh yeah, the DC and Marvel, unless they cross over.
Yeah, DC Marvel legally, yeah. So I'm not gonna review this book. I'm gonna just talk about it real quick, basically what happens in it. It's what is it, part 3, I think, or part 4? What is this? How many of these they made?
I don't
think
know.
It's part 3. let's say part 3. Anyway, Two-Face taking over the city. He's doing some shit. Batman now has Robin. They're doing some shit. They're investigating Catwoman because she keeps sneaking around the Falcone household. They still don't know what kind of connection she has with Falcone. They still don't know that in this book. Gordon's son gets kidnapped, but I guess some shady shit go down. So he doesn't tell anybody. He didn't tell the cops, doesn't tell the FBI. He only tells Batman, like, Batman, give my son back. You know, I need you, because I guess they trying to blackmail some shit like that. Oh, and Joker's goons kill Two-Face. The end.
Killed Two-Face?
Kills Two-Face. One in the head, one in the chest.
Okay,
Dead.
so is this just a one shot or what?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a whole thing, but not because the book ends to be continued.
Okay.
So, but Two-Face is dead. Dead as a doorknob. Dead as fried chicken. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they put a hole in his ass. 2 holes.
So how many? So is this another like a? Because as I understood, I thought Dark Victory was like the sequel to Long Halloween.
Right. So this is a sequel to Dark Victory.
Okay, so this is the third.
I think so. Unless there's a fourth one I don't know about. I want to say
this is another Long Halloween or whatever.
Yep, because it starts on Halloween.
Yeah.
Because his son is dressed as Batman. That's when he get kidnapped.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's on DC Universe right now. You ain't got to pay money for it. It's there.
I'll probably check it out.
Should have done Patterson Batman like this, Lone Batman, Tough Batman to swallow. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I guess he'll eventually get there. What do we guess?
But if for the, I mean, this is essential. I mean, Long Halloween's essential reading, especially if you're going to get into the Penguin show.
If you watch the Penguin show, which we didn't talk about, great episode. It's. I'm not going to talk about it. I
didn't watch it yet, so
yeah
they switched it to Sunday nights. I just found out tonight.
This night. This episode just good as the first one. So, yeah. All right. Anything else we got to talk about, or?
No, I'm booked out, and yeah, that's all I got.
We ran through the book. I don't think there's any more books we got, but yeah, like I said, if you listen this long, and we got a bunch of folks in here, definitely like, share, subscribe. Eli, I'm trying to hold out because we're almost at 1,000 views. We're almost there.
Oh, no shit.
Let me see. Did we make it?
Start, yeah.
We made it. We're cool. We made it.
Do some card tricks or something.
No, we made it. We're done. We're done. We're at 1,000.
Come on, Gambit. Come on, Monchetti.
Yeah. Appreciate everybody checking that. I know it's a whole bunch of people still in here, but we about to sign off. We don't do no 3-hour podcast or shit like that. We don't have that kind of stamina. So, yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. We'll find something to do. We may talk about this week's Penguin episode next week. I don't know.
Doesn't Joker come out soon or something?
I think so. I'm gonna see it. I'll watch it. I'll let you know.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
I'll let you know whether or not it's better than Megalopolis. So yeah. Until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
We talk to you guys next week. Same bullet time, same bullet channel. Until then, die 1,000 deaths.
Yeah. P, I see you. Oh, this shit feel like. You know that feeling when. Yeah. Just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle. And you the goat, the Judas come in and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. The rugby and the goals look like a floor at the haunted house. 600,000 on 200 acres. I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains. I know it hurt them mad. Yeah, it's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal. I came from Section 8, ain't stressed to play. Yeah, the rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making. Taken to the fact that we was taken, placed inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning they surroundings. If I op out, backseat of the police car, but never cop out. The pole too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go. 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 Yeah. The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak. How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen, when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings, where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies and rated R regimes, exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids, we knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass just like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts, cause damn, the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop, how well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene. Well, here's a plate of collard greens. Yeah.